Hey girl, hey. Hey boys, hey. Welcome back to my channel. I'm early for once in my entire life. Welcome to my channel, you guys. This is a place where we do not hate, we articulate, we speculate, and if you don't act right, we'll have to regulate. This is for entertainment purposes only. We do have very sensitive adult content, and please be aware of trigger warnings. The information that I am about to share with you, once a few people hop on, is very, very interesting, you guys. I had not heard about this before, and there are no other YouTubers that are reporting about it, and it sounds like the FBI just got involved. And so I wanted to share this story for Joshua and Tylee. These are two missing children, you guys. One is a 7-year-old. His name is Joshua Vallow, and the other one is a 17-year-old female, and her name is Tylee Ryan. I believe it's a female. This is their picture, you guys. Let me just show you their picture. If you have seen them anywhere or you have any information regarding this case, this is what they have looked like. They have not been seen since September, you guys. And the story surrounding this case is very, very crazy. And so I want to share it with you guys. I want to get it out there. I feel like once one YouTuber starts reporting on a story, then other YouTubers do. So I pray that other YouTubers pick up this story. Please copy this story, report on it. I do not care because it needs attention, you guys. So this is how this tangle web starts. I guess I will wait until a few more people hop on, but it is so sad, you guys. The circumstances surrounding all of this is just insane. And once I tell you guys about this, your jaw is going to hit the floor. Like, this is wow, this is unfolding like a movie, and I am just praying that these babies get home safe. And the way it all starts out is just crazy. Hey, Chronic Life. Hi, Barb. Hi, Billy. Hi, everybody. I hope everybody's Christmas is winding down. I did get the trash out, you guys. I got all the recyclings out. I got out all the wrapping paper in the trash, and I am halfway done with the dishes. We are making progress slowly but surely. So, yes, Barb, it is very sad, and I hope they get found too. Nothing like some hot coffee. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you guys wait till the first to put up your Christmas stuff, but I get sick of looking at it. Like, it's going away tonight. If I can't sleep, that's what I'll do to make myself tired, is take the tree down. The stockings are already down because I make everyone dump what's in the stocking out into a Walmart bag and give me my stockings bag. So how you feeling, Chronic? Thanks for coming here, Barb. I'm sorry I haven't been on Facebook, but I have just given up on Facebook. It wasn't really helping me any, and I wasn't promoting my business any. I was just giving away stuff. Nobody was really purchasing. So I brought my party over here, and it has been bountiful. It has been amazing, the support and the amount of shoppers I get just from showing the nails over here is such a blessing. So I'm so happy to have this platform to share with you guys. But please, let's all pray that these babies come home, you guys. I got trash out, food put away, dishes done. I'm tired. I know, girl. Whoo, that's a lot. So I want to get in this case and kind of give you guys the basic rundown on what is going on with it. I miss you too, Barb. So basically, this 7-year-old Joshua Vallow and this 17-year-old Tylee Ryan have been missing since September, okay? And the people's care that they were in were their mother, which her name was Lori Vallow. Okay, that's their mother. And their recently new stepfather, Chad Baybell. Now, Chad Baybell is a known author, you guys. He is an author from, let me see if I can give you a little bit of background on him. Chad Daybell is an author of the Latter-day Saints-oriented books who is being sought out by the police for questioning. And he basically writes these books about the end of the world, okay? And so he is this author of books on the end of the world. Oh, thank you. And so what has happened is this author married the mother of these two missing children. Her name is Lori Vallow. And they recently got married. And so these children became the stepdad's stepchildren. Okay. Now, where's the children's real dad? If that's their stepdad and they're missing, where is the real father? Well, that's the craziest part. Let me read you what I have written down. Okay, so the newlywed parents, the mom and the stepdad have been on the run since November. Rewind to their real dad. On July 11th, 2019, both of these missing children watched their father be shot and killed by their mom's brother, Alex Cox. Okay, so Lori Vallow's children that are missing, Joshua Vallow and Tylee, witnessed their father be killed by their uncle, which was their mom's brother, Alex Cox. Okay, that was back in July of this year. On July 11th, these poor babies had to watch their father be murdered by their uncle. All right. So that was July of 2019. The uncle, swore that it was self-defense. Okay. But it was still being investigated as we speak, right? This just happened July. You know how long investigations take. And so these poor missing children that we are trying to bring light to their case to, back in July, watched their father be murdered by their uncle. And so then the case was still active. He said it was self-defense. So fast forward to September 23rd, and that is the last time that these two children have been seen. All right. They were seen at school that day on September 23rd, but they have not been seen since by anyone. And that was their school in Idaho, because this all took place in Rexburg, Idaho, you guys. All right. And the FBI got involved recently because they feel like these children may be in serious danger. Okay. Because their father was just murdered back in July by their uncle, who swore it was self-defense. And then their mother ran off and got remarried just 3 months later. Okay. The story gets more twisted. So the mother remarries this author, Chad Daybell, 3 months after her husband is shot and killed in front of their children by her brother, right? So she, now, the craziest thing is that the man that she married 2 weeks before she married him, his wife was killed. 2 weeks before this lady, Lori, the mother of these missing children, marries this author after her husband's been shot and killed. His wife dies mysteriously in the middle of the night. He says that she went to bed coughing and then she just never woke up. 2 weeks later, he marries this widow of 3 months and becomes stepdad to her 2 children. Are we all following? This case is nuts. All right. Hold on, wait till I tell you the rest. Mama, I am managing hurting, but the beauty of today was giving me something to focus on over anything. Just finished packing my bag for my lines and drain bags for surgery tomorrow. I will be praying hard for you, sister. I hope they're found too. Wait, the story gets more twisted, you guys. Okay, so He remarried Lori Vallow within 2 weeks of his wife dying, and at the time, the coroner said it was natural causes. But on December 12th, since he remarried so quickly after his wife dying, they exhumed her body on December 11th, I believe it was, or December 12th of this month, and they are reinvestigating her death. And so he remarried Lori 2 weeks of her death and became stepdad to these missing children. She had only been a widow herself for 3 months. The family member started getting worried about not seeing the kids. The grandparents did. They were like, where are these children? Why haven't we seen them? And you just married this man whose wife was just died 2 weeks ago. And so they called the police and they asked for a welfare check to be done at this home. Please go over there. They were pleading, go check on these children. Nobody has seen them. So the police ended up going over there, and this newly married couple, the stepdad and the mother of these children, the actual mother of these children, the 7-year-old is adopted though, but it is the mother of the 17-year-old. And he is a special needs kid, you guys. Oh, God rest his soul. So the police go over there and they say that the kid is with friends. Okay, so they send a welfare check to go check on Joshua, and they say that the kid is with family friends. And while the police are there, they realize that the 17-year-old is missing. And they say that the 17-year-old is with these family friends as well. And so they contact this family friend and they say, no, they're not with me. So the police get a search warrant and go back to talk to these newlyweds, and they've packed up and left, you guys. Gone. They packed up and left. So the man that murdered these children's father, he also is dead. And the police is not saying how he died. They're keeping that hush hush. But yes, the man that murdered these children's father in front of them somehow ended up dead as well during this very short few months. So the police got the search warrant. They disappeared about lying about the kid's whereabouts. The FBI are searching for the couple. They exhumed his ex-wife, Tammy's body to investigate. Also, the brother that killed the kid's father has died, and the police are not saying how. The grandparents are pleading for the safe return. The stepdad has written books on the end of the world. So cult is what is being speculated. And their name, the missing couple's name is Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell. So if you have any information about these children's whereabouts or about this case, anything about these people, it's 1-800-843-5678. And this happened in Rexburg, Idaho. But the father was killed in another state. I can't remember where it was. But yes, you guys, that is insane, twisted tale. And for them to think that they were going to get away with it, they've lost their mind. Yes, girl, I get short and nice. I get all up in it when I'm telling a story because it's just crazy. In Rexburg, Idaho, Casey Lynn. And I'm going to tell you guys some information that I looked up on Chad Daybell, this author of the End of the World books, right? Chad Daybell is an author of the Latter-day Saints-oriented books. His previous wife's name was Tammy Daybell, and she was a well-liked librarian in Idaho. All right. And when he told her parents how she died, he told her parents that she went to bed coughing and she just didn't wake up. Daybell married Lori Vallow, the mother of the two missing children, only 2 weeks after Tammy died. Her previous husband died at the hands of her brother, and they're saying that the two kids haven't been seen since September. And now they're looking for the couple. The children are 7, the boy is, and the daughter is 17. They were affiliated with a group called Preparing a People, okay? The group says on its website that it's a mission for helping to prepare the people of this earth for the second coming of Jesus Christ. So that could be the cult. Don't quote me. I don't know. But that is the place that they are affiliated with. It says that the police from Rexburg put on Facebook that they're asking for the public's help in locating Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell. So if you guys know anything, please help. They are wanted for questioning in the connection of the disappearance of their own children. And Joshua Vallow and Tylee Ryan. They just recently married and they are using his last name. Vallow is 46 years of age, you guys. Lori is 46. She's 5'6" feet tall and 125 pounds. So she is about my height and size, you guys. She has blonde hair and blue eyes. Daybell is 51. He's about 6'3" and 230 pounds. He has brown hair and blue eyes. Anyone with information or to contact that number that I just gave you. The Rexburg Police Department with the FBI announced they were investigating the connection between the two missing children and the death of Tammy Daybell. So they think that they all have something to do with it. Kay Woodcock posted on Facebook that Joshua Vallow is her grandson. She said, my beloved brother Charles and his wife Lori adopted him in 2013. She wrote, he's a beautiful, intelligent 7-year-old with the biggest heart, most beautiful smile, and has life challenges of a level 2 boy on the autism spectrum. Early intervention allowed him to flourish beyond all expectations. Lori was a wonderful, loving, attentive mother. Things started changing over the past 18 months when Lori began spending all her time with new religious group that we refer to as a cult. She eventually deserted my brother and JJ for 2.5 months earlier this year. Charles did the best to save the marriage of which she had no interest. On July, so she's saying that she deserted her husband and this precious little boy for 2.5 months before he died. And she's saying that he fought for his marriage, the father that was killed. And she said that Charles went to Lori's home, which he paid for, to get JJ and take to school. She and her brother Alex were there. Alex shot Charles twice in the chest, killing him, claiming self-defense. 4 people were there that day: Lori, Alex, and these 2 missing children. Alex mysteriously passed away on 12/12, and these 2 children haven't been seen since September 23rd. Lori already remarried, and the wife of her new husband, Chad Daybell, mysteriously died on October 19th in Rexburg, Idaho. I'm posting this and articles related to the case, begging anyone who believes in justice to please share my post. Help us shed light on this. Someone out there knows something but doesn't know how all the pieces fit together. Help me connect them with the police so we can bring justice to my brother and the other victims. Please join us in prayer that we find JJ and Tylee alive. You guys, there are so many victims on this rampage, on this warpath. There is the father of the children. There is the man that killed the father of the children, their uncle. So their uncle's life has been lost. Their dad's life has been lost. The stepdad's wife life has been lost. I mean, this is crazy. And I cannot believe there is not a media frenzy about it. How does stories get chosen to be talked about? I mean, I just don't understand. And that's why my channel is here, to talk about the cases that nobody's talking about, like the Millsbrook twins that I was talking about in my live before. I mean, this is not fair. Yeah, they were definitely having an affair. And then it says, how did Lori Vallow's husband, Charles Vallow, die? On July 11th in Chandler, Arizona, Lori's brothers shot and killed Charles in what he said was self-defense. Months later, Lori's brother also died. She married Chad Daybell a couple of weeks after his wife's death in October. This is the man that, I believe this is the man that she killed. That's the children's father, I believe. This is what Lori looks like, you guys. Lori Vallow. So if you see her, contact the police. He just went there to pick up his son, and then the brother-in-law shot him. And so the attorney responded back to the FBI, did not tell them where the children were, but the attorney for this missing couple said, Chad Daybell was a loving husband and has the support of his children in this matter. Lori Daybell is a devoted mother and resents assertions to the contrary. We look forward to addressing the allegations once they have moved beyond speculation and rumor. Well, if you're so innocent, then you would be shouting it from the rooftops. You would be screaming your innocence and proving the police wrong if you were so innocent. So, or you wouldn't be having your lawyers talk for you either. Yep, you can look it up. And that's what I'm going to start doing. As soon as everybody starts covering a case, I'm going to stop covering it. And I am going to cover cases that aren't getting heard. There are plenty of us true crime people out here that we can let the big dogs have the big cases, and I'll just handle. These are big cases to me. They deserve just as much attention as everything else. So I am excited about digging up the small cases that people aren't reporting on. Hey, Carla. Yeah, those poor kids. And the 7-year-old Joshua is special needs autism. And so I would like to know more about this group. Let me Google that group. What was it called again, you guys? What was the name of the group? I read it. I can't find it. Preparing a People. Preparing a People has posted this statement on its website. In October, Nancy and I were out of the country for several weeks on a long-needed family trip. We deeply saddened to learn of the sudden death of Tammy Daybell, the wife of Chad Daybell, but could not attend the funeral. We considered Chad Daybell a good friend, but have since learned things we had no idea about. As many of you know, Chad was a speaker at some of our Preparing a People events and appeared on several of our Preparing a People podcasts. We also produced a series for Chad, Glimpse Through the Veil. We recently learned of Chad's new marriage to Lori Vallow a couple of weeks after Tammy died. Lori Vallow was a contributor on the Time to Warrior Up podcast with Jason Mao and Melanie Gibb, and she also co-hosted the Feel the Fire podcast with Melanie Gibb. We did not know Lori as well as we thought we knew Chad. In light of the current concerning media reports and ongoing criminal investigation regarding the recent death of Lori Vallow's previous husband in Arizona and the sudden death of Chad Daybell's previous wife in Idaho, and the death of Lori's brother-in-law and the unknown whereabouts of Chad and Lori, we feel it inappropriate to promote any media content that may feature or contain references to either Chad or Lori. Our hearts go out to all of Chad and Lori's family and friends who are now affected by this ongoing confusing tragedy. We pray for the truth of whatever happen to be quickly manifest, and we pray for the safe return of Lori's 2 beautiful children. So even the cult is like, oh, I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm not, I mean, and maybe they're not a cult. I shouldn't call them that. They could be a legit organization that just got wrapped up with some bad people. And so, but even they are like, oh yeah, we don't want to have nothing to do with them. Merry Christmas, Miss T. Merry Christmas. Did you get your nails, Miss T? I sent you some nails. I hope you got them. So, yes, you guys, this is crazy. Crazy, crazy. Oh, my son just emailed me or messaged me back. Let's see what he had to say. Oh, I love the pictures. I love you and miss y'all. Thanks for the cards, Mom. Oh, I love you so much and miss your face. Send me pics when you can. Sweet boys in Mexico. Oh, I can show you all the pictures of my sons. Yeah, let me show you all that. I just got one today. They're so precious. They have the same mom, same dad. They just night and day. Trust me. These are my sons, you guys. Let me see if I can get it to not have a glare. These are my older boys. My oldest one looks identical to me. I'm trying to make it to where the glare isn't so bad, but there we go. You can see Aiden there. Alec and Aiden, those are my boys, my sweet boys. And then you guys already saw my precious granddaughter. So cute. Love it. You're so welcome. And then me and my daughter on yesterday, on Christmas Eve, in front of the tree. And me and Gage. Today, we sent this to the boys. Yeah. And I ordered a backdrop, you guys. Thank you, Carla. I ordered a backdrop, so we're going to be moving this, and you guys are going to see my backdrop. Check it out. I hope it turns out the way that it looks. But it's going to brighten up these lives for sure. Here it is. Can't wait to show it to y'all. Turn. Oh, that's not gonna work. This is my backdrop that I bought. Thanks to you, Chronic Life. She gave me a donation, and and Anne with the last name D. Thank you so much for your PayPal donations. You guys are amazing. I love it. And as soon as I had enough, I bought this backdrop, and my next purchase is going to be a ring light. So you guys don't see this glare. When I have a ring light, you'll be able to see me put on my makeup, and everything will be great. And the lighting won't be so yellow. Like right now, my lighting is awful. See? Awful lighting. Thank you. But look at my backdrop, you guys. Looks like I live in a penthouse. Isn't that backdrop going to be cool? It like brightens up. Like I'm living in the city. So cool. That's the backdrop I ordered. So thank you, Chronic Life. You are amazing for sending me that PayPal donation. I spent it right up, girl. Right on up. And again, this is the picture of the missing children. And so if you have seen these two or know anything about their whereabouts, please contact in Rexburg, Idaho, the police department. Rexburg. And this is Joshua Vallow and Tylee Ryan. Bless their little hearts. Thank you, Chronic. I got it because of you. I got it because of you and your donation. Does anybody have a recommendation on a ring light? Like, is there I don't want to spend $150. I want to keep it 100, 120. I bet this is my brother calling from prison. I should answer since it's Christmas. Oh, he's gonna be sad that I didn't answer on Christmas, but he needs to learn. I'm trying to teach him tough love, you guys. I know I'm awful for not answering, but I'll answer tomorrow. I will. But I'm trying to teach him a lesson. It's a long story. Everybody's wishing me Merry Christmas. And it is 9 o'clock right now, 9:15, so 10:15, 11:15. You have 2 hours and 45 minutes to comment on my giveaway. So make sure that you go find that video and comment so you can be entered into my giveaway. If you live out of the country, it's okay. Go ahead and comment. And if you win, I'm going to find out how much it would cost to send it to your address. And if it's going to be too much, you will be able to donate it to someone else of your choosing. Hi, Lorraine. Thank you, guys. Hello, Donna. Hi, everybody. So yeah, that's really crazy. I'm interested into finding out if these kids are going to turn up. Like, wow, have they been missing for so long, since September? And then you just give the police a bullcrap story that they're with some other family members. And then when they come back to say, hey, you lied, you're gone. You just packed up and abruptly left. Okay, that screams guilt. And then you have the attorneys respond to FBI and don't mention a thing about where the children are. Just say that you're both loving and caring people. Then why was your husband killed and your wife killed within 3 months of each other? What? Wow. They killed their significant others so they could be together. And then they probably killed the brother, so he couldn't tell. Because he mysteriously died too. And that's the thing. When someone gets away with murder once, they are more than likely going to murder again because they got away with it the first time. And they're more than likely going to murder the same way they did before. So if they got away with poisoning someone, his wife went to sleep coughing and then woke up or didn't wake up, and then all of a sudden the brother is dead. What if they did the same thing to the brother that they did to the ex-wife? Because they got away with the ex-wife. It was presumed natural causes until December 12th when they exhumed her body and decided to look into it further. And these poor kids, that's just not right. And you can also tell that the 17-year-old does not have the same dad as the 7-year-old, but it is presumed that the 7-year-old was adopted. That's what was reported somewhere. So let's see if we can find anything else about it. Chad Daybell or Lori Vallow. Let's look up Lori Vallow. Watching from my hometown. Yay! Lori Vallow. Daybell now because she married. 5 facts you need to know about Lori. Okay. She really is pretty, though. Lori Vallow is an Idaho mother and a podcaster. They are looking for her for questioning, and her children haven't been seen since September. It's a very tangled web. They're also looking for Chad. The ages of the children are 7 and 17. It says between the two of them, there are 3 deceased spouses. In addition, the pair have 3 deceased former spouses between the two of them. Wow. The former wife of Daybell, we all know, Tammy, and Vallow's last 2 husbands both died relatively young. Wow. Authorities have revealed that they have reopened their investigations into the fall death of Daybell's wife. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. The Rexburg Police Department is who you contact. They're asking for help from the public in finding these kids. They were actually investigating the wife's death when they found out that the children were missing. This is crazy. At one point, the article says police believe that Charles Vallow hit his brother-in-law over the head with a baseball bat before he was shot. That's what they say. She was a podcaster affiliated with a religious group. Also had a first husband that died young. Her first husband, Anthony Ryan, Tylee's father, also died young. He died of a heart attack in 2018. His body was cremated and can't be exhumed. Wow. And this twisted tale continues. That is nuts. Lori was affiliated with the group called Preparing a People. They say that the religious beliefs are responsible for the problems in her life, is what a close family member said. He said, I spent the last 11 years of my life spending time with Lori and her now deceased husband, Charles. I don't know what happened to those kids, but I know there's people who do, and they're not talking. I love them both. I hope they're safe. They're both just innocent and they didn't deserve it. And then the Chad's wife was a librarian. So sad. And he's the author of the LDS book. And some people know Lori alleged she was influenced by a cult-like mentality. He has written more than 25 books, you guys. The Times of Turmoil series is a sequel to Chad's best-selling Standing in Holy Places series, which continues to find success in both the LDS bookstores and the national retail chains. Chad is also known for his other novels such as Chasing Paradise and the Emma trilogy, as well as his nonfiction books for youth, including The Aaronic Priesthood and The Youth of Zion. He and his wife Tammy also created the Tiny Talk series for primary children. He is the president of Spring Creek Book Company, and the website says the mission statement for the book company reads about uplifting literature. He was previously a managing editor at Cedar Fort Inc. in Springville, Utah, a regional sales manager for Access Computer Products in Provo, Utah, and a cemetery sexton in Springville, Utah for 4 years. He was also a copy editor for the Standard Examiner in Ogden, Utah. He has a bachelor's degree in communications from Brigham Young University. Crazy, right? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yes, everything was planned out. Sounds like that she had something to do with her first husband's murder. She got away with that, right? And she told this guy, hey, you can kill your wife the same way I killed my husband. I got away with it. And so he killed his wife. And then she had her brother kill her husband in front of the children. And then all of a sudden, the brother that killed the husband's dead. All these people that had anything to do with these two are dead. And that's why they say that the children are in serious danger because of all the body count on these people. It's nuts. Merry Christmas, Michelle, Ivy, and Carla. Yeah, so you guys look that up, do some research, help me get that information out there, share with the world that we are trying to find Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell. He is an author from the LDS Church. They are supposedly part of some group, and their children are his stepchildren have been missing since September. And when the police went to check on the children, they said that the children was with extended family. So they went and checked on what they said and found out it was a total lie. And by the time they got back to address this and had a search warrant to look through the house, they had abruptly gone. This couple was gone. And this couple recently got married 2 weeks after the groom's wife died and 3 months after the bride's husband died. And they both are now presumed to have been murdered. Yeah. And the man that murdered the bride's husband is dead too. And the bride's husband before that husband is dead too. So, please let these babies come home safe. Please. This is just nuts. And, people like this, there's been cases where religious people have taken out children saying that they didn't want them to grow up in this dark world, and they thought that they were doing them a favor. Like their sick minds makes them think that they were doing them a favor by killing these kids. And so these religious groups can get really fanatic and crazy. I mean, look at Jonestown, look at Waco, look at all of those different things. And it can get demonic. When you think you are following the light, you are really like in the pits of hell. They may be hiding underground somewhere. This is scary. Very, Michelle, isn't it? Very, very scary. And so I just wanted to get it out there. And you guys will find this about my channel a lot, that cases that aren't being reported on, or what I want to report on, and cases that have a lot of media coverage already. I'll just let everybody else, cover. And I just want this kind of stuff to really be put out there when it's not really looked at a lot. Evening, Donna. Evening, everybody. Love me a crunch. Don't forget to comment giveaway on my other video, on my giveaway video, you guys. Don't forget that. You have 2.5 hours. until the contest closes. Oh, no more Three Musketeers, darn it. I really wanted one of those. I guess it's going to have to be a Kit Kat. Oh, you got yourself some rest, Donna. Good, good. I'm also going to put my email in the chat box. Somebody email me to come on tomorrow night and share your survivor story. All right, whoever is brave enough to come on tomorrow night and share your survivor story. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. my time. So we will hopefully have a guest appearance tomorrow, 8 p.m. By one of our lovely subscribers that's going to share their story. Oh, Sharon, that's so sweet. Thank you. I love that so much. You're awesome. My subscribers are my family. Give y'all a big old hug for Christmas. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that, Sharon, at all. Thank you. I love you guys. Not brave. I had domestic violence. It's okay, love. You can share your story with me in email. I don't have to share it on the channel. We can just talk about it. If you're comfortable with sharing it, fine. But if you're not, then I'm all ears and ready to listen. I share my email all the time for people to just reach out and have somebody to share with and, just relate and understand what you're going through. I love you too, sister. Love you too. So yes, it doesn't have to be domestic violence. It doesn't have to be addiction. You could have survived a hurricane and you can come on here and share that. You could have survived a car crash and come share that. Survived an exploratory surgery and share that. Survived whatever, mental illness. Whatever you want to talk about that you survived, it gives people hope. It gives people that are in those crises and in those situations, something to look up to. So that's why I like sharing all kinds of stories, not just addiction, domestic violence, abuse. It could be anything. It could be losing your kids. It could be losing your mind. It could be losing your parent. It could be not having your best friend anymore and they're still alive and it hurts you that you can't talk to them. It could be just to get some advice. You want to ask to get some friendly advice. You can always email me and say, hey, Mama, will you ask your channel this question for me anonymously? Or will you read this story to your channel? I want to get some advice. Don't tell them it's me. And I won't. I take anonymity very seriously, you guys. I promise you, I will keep your name private, keep your information private, and all of that. And I can be your voice. I can share your story. So you don't have to necessarily come on to get it across. Yes, we all are survivors. Oh, thank you, Carla. That means so much to me. Thank you. My subscribers are great, aren't they? And the chat box is great, and how it never gets crazy or hateful in there, and how everyone just uplifts each other. And there's almost 2,000 people up in here. That's 2,000 different personalities, and we still get along like we're just one big happy family. My mom passed away in a car accident on the way to my wedding, 2/14/1992. It about killed me. Thank you for all that you do for people. Oh, nurse, I'm so sorry. We lost our moms within months of each other. My mom was murdered by my stepdad on July 10th, 1992. So just a few months after you lost your mother, nurse, I lost mine. So we both can relate to each other. Big time. Literally, we lost our moms within months. My mom died in 1992. I'll never forget it. July 10th, 1992. Bless your heart, nurse. I know what you feel. You know, everyone told me time heals, and that's a lie. You could probably relate to me that it still feels like yesterday, right? That is a crock of crap. Time does not heal when it comes to your parents. There's no amount of time that's going to make this better for me. It still hurts just as much today as it did the day she was murdered. And same for nurse, I'm sure. The day that her mom was in that accident, it still hurts just as much. Time does not heal. So please find another way to heal because time don't do it. If you're sitting around waiting on time to heal, you're going to be dying yourself waiting because it doesn't at all. Yes, nurse, that breaks my heart. I love your profile picture though. Hello, Kitty. So cute. Mm. Well, I hope that everybody has had the best Christmas ever. I hope that being here a little bit has helped you guys a little to be able to communicate and hang out in the chat and have one another for at least these hours that we have been together. I hope that you guys will research this case and maybe share or do what you can to try to get the word out. And I'm just grateful for each and every one of you. And I'm thankful for 2019, even though it wasn't my best year. And I'm looking forward to 2020 and grabbing it by the year and moving full force forward and not looking back and just evolving as a person and as a family and as a universe, I hope. And just hoping that positivity is contagious and that I might rub off on some people. Oh, thank you, Teresa K. You're a sweetheart. Oh, I'm sorry, Donna. I know that feeling too. I owe the student loan department, the U.S. Department of whatever education. I owe them 13,000, and they take my taxes every year. I get earned income credit, and they take it. And it seems like it only covers the interest for the year. That the student loan never goes down. I need to call them. Is what I need to do. I'm so sorry, Donna. That's right. Grief is love with nowhere to go. That's beautiful, Patty. Love it. Mm-mm-mm. You guys have been a wonderful outlet for me. You have been hope for me. You've given me hope in society. You've given me hope in women becoming friends. You've given me hope in the world itself. And so I just want to thank you, each and every one of you, for being your genuine self, for your emails, for your text messages, for your kind words, for your uplifting thoughts, and just reaching out to me. And you guys have like treated me like a delicate flower. It's awesome. I love it. I love every single email that I get. I respond to every single email that I get. So if you email me and you think, oh, I don't want to email her because I'm scared of rejection, she might not email me back. That's not going to happen. I email everyone back. And so I'm honored that you're actually emailing me. And so it might not be as fast as you want me to do it, but it will happen, I promise. Oh, I owe them too, but I get income reduction. Oh, that's good. I think. Is income reduction good or bad? Merry Christmas. I appreciate your honesty and keeping it real. Have big family, but we have to have Christmas early. Love you. Yes, Christmas is not the same without our parents. Yes, that's right, Jan. So much true than you guys. Kids, glad you all had fun at Christmas. We're thankful. Women need to build each other up. I'm really glad I found your channel because there's too much negativity and bullying in this world. I'm here for the positivity for sure. Oh, nurse, that's awesome. You deserve to be built up. You deserve to have the positive things about yourself thrown in your face if people are going to throw negative things, you know? I'm hoping that we can be that exception, that we can show people the right way to do it. So we shall see. Hopefully, the positivity will become contagious, just like misery. Misery loves company. Hopefully, positivity loves company too. Ooh, I gotta get these shoes off. I'm tired of wearing them. In good standing with what? Oh, with them? No, I'm not in good standing. I haven't made a payment or anything like that. They just take my taxes every year and I never get out from under it. And I get earned income credit. So they get quite a bit of my taxes every year, like $5,000 every year. And I'm still underneath this $13,000 debt that never seems to go down. But it is what it is. I guess it's part of the American dream, right? Living the dream over here, you guys. Living the dream. Being sad and mad about it, I guess, isn't going to help me any, but I sure do want to be mad about it because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being their prisoner. Oh, that's what I need to do, is to pay $20 a month. That's what I need to do before tax time then. For real. So, all right. Well, I love you guys. Merry Christmas. My son is calling me. So that's my cue. I wanted to stay longer, but he probably needs food and snacks and all of that before he goes to bed. It's 9:30 here. I'm sorry, Donna. That's awful. Well, I'm here if you ever need to vent. Here is my email if anybody needs to talk tonight. I will be checking it throughout the night because I know how lonely the holidays can get. So normally I just check my email in the morning, but I promise I will check it every hour until I go to bed. I'm going to go finish up my dishes, hang out with my son. But if you need me, I am an email away, you guys, right there, just an email away. And I promise you, I will respond. Patty, love you bunches. Bye, Michelle. Bye, Donna. Bye, Nurse. Bye, Julie. Bye, Carla. Bye, girls. Bye. Bye, boys. Bye. I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And I hope the rest of your Christmas evening is the best that you've ever had. And if not, I hope that you're comfortable and that your pain and loneliness is eased and that your anxiety is taken away and that you are able to sleep the best that you ever have. And just know that I will pray for each and every one of you. If you are a non-believer, I'm sending you the most positive vibes and just good jams your way. And I love you all. I really do. I know it's crazy, but I love you. Bye. Merry Christmas. Bye, girls. Bye. Bye, boys. Bye. See you tomorrow, you guys. And email me if you're going to be my guest tomorrow because I need a guest. Bye. Survivor. You're a survivor. Survive, survive.